welcome to the Nairobian Bombshell show where we discuss all the trending topics of the week. My name is Cheptoek Boyo, and today I have three handsome men to help me with this show. Guys, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Brian Busero, columnist, big fan of women.
Feminist. Yay!
Ojambo Inea, antique bachelor. Every woman should pay her own bills.
Solomon Koko, writer and Arabian standard.
Karibuni. Sasa Vera this week Ali break the internet. She's finally pregnant. Last week we were here solo. Inea walikuwa wana hate, wanasema she's unmarriageable and she's too old. But now she's pregnant.
What I'll say is God is a very, very, very wise man. He never gave women time. That's good. He knows. If he gave women time, women wangetusumbua sana. So I'll go back to my usual reference. If a woman disturbs you, there's a younger version of her pale Huduma Center and an ID waiting card.
Yes. But just like we had said last week, we had said time is running out.
Yeah, TikTok.
She's 30.
She's almost turning 33 this year.
Almost 33 right now. Well, it's good for her. We said we're happy for her. Even she said that she's settled with the Mombasa boy. Good for her now that she's expectant. I think that of course she broke the internet. That's what we were expecting to see because. And I'm not saying this with any malice, but anytime a woman bleaches her skin, we are so eager to see what she's gonna bring out. So that's what we are waiting for.
According to the internet,
Yes.
she chose Brown Mauzo.
Yeah.
As the name says, Brown Mauzo, because he's seen his kids.
Yeah.
They're like, because the guy has kids.
Yes.
And she's hoping
Yeah.
to
It
have
doesn't
the
work
same-
like that. It's biology. It's
The
the
other
genes.
more to her
Sometimes
side.
you have seen even light people, and then they take the skin color of the other member of the, like you see those couples, and we're talking this with no discrimination, with nothing. But you've seen people who are light, and then because of their genes, maybe family genes, you get a kid who is a little bit compromised in terms of skin color.
What do you mean by compromise?
It's not like what you'd expect, you know. It's not the headline you expected.
Again on Twitter, we saw the CEO of Bonfire Adventures, Mr. Simon Kabu, and he betted 100,000 shillings on the gender of the baby. Was he right? Is he gonna?
I mean, it's very, there's social interest, there's publicity as well. It's fodder for the ongoing conversation, which I think is, at the end of the day, beneficial to Vera.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not much. It's not about the bet, but more about
Yeah, I
publicity.
think it's
stunts
she's
and
seizing
glamour.
on the trend.
Yeah. Was it a baby reveal?
No, she's not.
Because she
doesn't-
dressed in pink,
she
right?
said she doesn't know the gender, but Simon predicted that if it's a girl,
It's 100,000.
he's gonna get
It's like they had a
100K
bet.
from
Yes.
Vera.
Yes.
But as you know,
But if it's a boy, he pays her.
yeah, Simon's a very clever businessman.
Yes.
He has really used social media to his credit. And I think here he saw an opportunity for him to make money and be known. But again, as we say, good luck for Vera. It's nice what she has done. The only problem I have is that people who follow her and who are saying we'll never get kids, we'll be slating, we are old. Tick, tick.
TikTok. Time is running out. It's running out, and it's good for her. it's a
It
bold
is bad
move.
to go with the trend because
Yeah.
10 years ago, no, not even 10, 5, 6 years ago,
Yeah.
Vera and Huda were what people were looking up to.
Yes.
And
But
then
now it's changed because now we are with Manziwa Kibira and those other ones.
Yeah, the
You
problem
can't-
Nani
again-
Ratchet is even way,
The way we
way
said
worse.
the other time again, you know, Vera and Sidika, I'll say, and we usually discuss this in men conferences.
Yes.
These are the only people who actually made a lot of money from men
Yes.
for the social media.
Yes.
The problem now, the social media opened up. Anyone can put her nudes.
Yes.
Anyone can put some funny things in IG. Everybody now can be a social media person. Not like those days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they got it when right time.
At the time, right time,
Yeah,
they
and
grabbed it.
They grabbed it.
opportunity.
Now
It's not the
everyone-
same.
Yeah. Even in Kibera, Wapi.
Manziwa Kibera Ratchet son.
But,
Anyway,
but
talking
also,
about
I
news.
think we should also say that she's also looking very, very nice. She's glowing.
Yeah.
She looks happy. So we are
Hi, my client.
Yeah.
Possible clients. Talking about nudes,
Yeah.
it was a nudes week.
Yes.
We nudes nyingi imelik sana.
Yes, yes.
So over the last weekend, we had Bridget Acheng. Apparently, a friend leaked her nudes, and she was dressing up. And Akode came out and say, why would one take a video of someone when they're just dressing? Because it was a very innocent thing. You think this is your friend, you're dressing in front of the friend, and kumbe ana record. Another thing was alleged now, Mukisa Kitui,
Yeah.
Fimbo Eli exposiva. So it has been a nude week.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about it?
There I can say there are two things. The phone has good technology.
Yes, nowadays.
Because
Quality
you
of camera
women
is
really
good.
do a lot of editing.
Yeah.
Because what we saw
From Bridget.
from Bridget,
is
some of us can
absolutely. I went to her page to view her
To
photos.
confirm.
Yeah, just to.
But a woman's body is like that.
Okay, we have been assuming
That one, yeah.
According to her. social
Yeah, how
media.
we see it on
Yeah.
the pictures. Now we have known that.
Now we actually know where. Yeah. We see where the deep voice comes from.
Yeah.
No, but it's unfortunate. But yet again, I don't know why do ladies do. It's so tempting. It's easy because nowadays, rarely would you go to someone's house and you don't see someone holding the phone on their palm.
Yeah.
And if they had beef, it looks like there's some. They had a disagreement about some money, and then she went ahead to expose herself right there. It's tempting for anyone. I'm sure this is not the first person to record her. Clearly, it looks. She was very comfortable when she was changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's about someone she knows.
Yeah, and we don't want to talk about body shaming and everything. That's her body, that's her. But, well, it's not what we expected. But you see, it's just the same thing I said. Topic headline may change. You understand? It's it's when you see a catchy headline, but when you open the paper, it's absolutely different. So for her, it's unfortunate. But then for ladies now, if you have this kind of issues, because now I started questioning when they went on and off on social media, calling each other names, attacking each other. Someone saying this one was coming to my house. She even went to a point of where she had even now to show where she lives and say, "See my house. I live a flamboyant life. I live blah blah blah." But I think for ladies, just need to be
Don't trust.
a little bit sensitive, and especially with the headlines. If you know the content is not so good, just be careful. Just be absolutely careful. It's really sad that because you know the internet never forgets. So this one is going to be there for a long time.
Very long time.
It's going to be there for a long time, and well, maybe she could do something about it. Maybe even try workout.
Now, on to Mukisa's. We had yesterday evening, I think, Ezekiel Ntua came out and said, making videos, let me read, making videos of others while naked with or without their approval is a breach of the Film and Stage Plays Act Cap 222. hakutoa hii statement when last week what's the name, Bridget Achenga alikuwa na roastiwa over the weekend, but yesterday night aka speak against what happened to
What I'll say,
Kisa.
Mutua is, I don't know if I call him naive or something, because in the security world these days, because every phone is a camera, it means even if you're arguing with your partner, within 30 seconds you decide to either stop or go away, because within 30 seconds somebody will be removing a phone and recording.
Yes.
Yeah, there's nothing like secrets these days.
Yes.
And again, we are having CCTVs everywhere, which we see that leak.
Yes.
CCTVs are leaking everywhere.
Yes.
So, and it's part of our lives these days. So I think he's not getting it straight. But I'd like to congratulate the Bukusu man.
Bukusu man, I think the Bukusu community,
we need to know what they're eating.
they said they're proud of the man. He's not let them down. Brian, is that where you're from?
no, Brad is a feminist. Should Alfred, not Alfred, should Ezekiel Tua would have spoken when Bridget's incident happened? Why speak later when it's a guy? Why not fight for Bridget? Because Bridget did shoot it herself.
Someone
recorded it. Same case as Mukisa. So why is Alfred not Alfred? Ezekiel Tua.
Call him Jesus.
Why is he speaking now?
I don't think it's just Ezekiel Mutua. I think if we examine the general discourse around UDG and public figures when they have their bits displayed online, the conversation is always different between men and women. The conversation around men, as we're hearing, we're proud of Mukisa. That's the conversation.
Yes.
We're proud of him. We're
traumatized.
supportive.
No.
But with Bridget, we're like, this is not what was advertised. So the discourse is always different. Men and women are treated differently. So I think the conversation needs to be, Mutua needs to say,
it was also not
yes,
right.
it needs to maintain the same through line with every single instance.
But I don't even know why we're talking about Ezekiel here. You should be talking about the presidential
he made a
candidate.
statement
Because I know now
about
he's definitely garnered a couple of votes. They're even feminists are happy, right?
No, we are not happy.
Even feminists. Well, say, okay, because it's been a long time. There's been a dry spell in terms of sex tapes.
Hey, dry spell.
It's taken a long time. I mean, sometimes it takes a year, then we have something leaks. Well, it's unfortunate because I can only sympathize with him because of his candidature and the way people looked at him as a very straight figure, good job with a global organization. Of course, his presidential aspirations, which might boost a little bit because I know now if he calls women for chamas and to just hear their problems and their issues, if they come to raise issues and they calls them, I know they're gonna come in numbers. So maybe that one for his presidential bid, it could work. But I can only imagine that the other presidential candidates are laughing.
Okay, now this week, Babu Wino sat down with blogger Robert Alai and he spoke about his past of using cocaine, heroin and other drugs, including alcohol. He said that using those drugs did not help him, but almost destroyed his life. Then again, he was trending on Twitter. Guys saying justice for the DJ. Was he right coming out to acknowledge that he had issues with drugs? Ama angenyamazia to your story?
No, me, I think
until after the case.
He also did a good thing because I can't lie to you. There's a lot of drugs being used in Kenya today.
Absolutely.
Even that ecstasy pill, it's called what?
Yes.
Yeah, it's now has found its way here. Kids, bang has become normal.
No.
Maybe because it's being allowed in other countries, but there's a lot, even cocaine.
Yeah.
So it's good to tell these kids that these things don't help at an early age. So me, I think he did a good thing, if you ask me. Because if he was from our generation, my mother now can't even imagine I say hi to anybody who smokes bang because she'll hit me at this age of mine. Yeah. At this age of mine, just saying hi to somebody who smokes bang. So that's how we feared it.
Yeah.
But this new age, things change with time. But now that bang is becoming legal,
Yes.
let us now keep away cocaine because it has other
Right,
things. But cocaine is coming in
very, very
At a
strongly.
very fast rate. So he went on and said that weed should be legalized, however, used only when prescribed.
Yeah.
And said, using ukitumia bangi sana, apart from it being an appetizer and aphrodisiac,
Yeah.
una chizi kidogo. Kwa akili.
Well,
Bang be legalized.
I mean, I feel like if countries like the US and abroad, if the European countries, if they're legalizing it, and
we have a
and we do
smoker.
not-
We have a smoker. That's a consumer right there. Go
I'm
on.
just making the point that they has, and we do not really have the science that says, obviously long-term usage is problematic, but I think in the general scheme of things, I think we have bigger problems to worry about. I think we have things we should be concerned about that are bigger than worrying about weed. I think as we're talking about cocaine, for example, I think these are drugs we should definitely crack down on. But I think the general conversation around weed, I think, needs maybe, we need to slack a bit.
Yeah, just like in the 40s when alcohol was illegal.
banned.
issue, yeah.
Yeah.
So low club sana.
Yeah.
Rate the drugs from bang, ecstasy, cocaine, and heroin.
I will rate it in terms of its streetwise and availability, because the kids nowadays are using a lot of things. They're using a lot of things. They've been using syrup.
Yeah, codeine.
And you know we haven't reached South Africa where they even use rat poison. Eh?
Exactly. Just for that
Is right.
mad high.
Yeah.
It's as bad as crack cocaine. So for Babu to come out and it takes someone a lot of guts to come and speak up about such an issue, and especially when he has, because we cannot discuss this so much because there's already an ongoing case, but for him to come up and come out and say, you know, I've done all this and it almost messed my life. For people who know Babu, they know his kind of lifestyle. It's a little bit wild. It's almost reflected even in his political image. There's sometimes you could hear him saying some things, which he comes later and apologize. There was that incident that happened, and with money, all these things come. And as Inia said, these things have found their ways on the streets. Heroin is there, cocaine is there. People are using codeine. People are using mushrooms. There's so many things. Weed is normal. I can almost attest, well, not accurately, but close to 60% of the population has either been exposed or can access. It's not so so problematic nowadays, and that's why you're seeing even when you hear artists post something on social media and then the next day they say, "Oh, sorry, I was high."
Yeah.
You can, I mean, if you question.
You were high on what?
Exactly, it's not alcohol, because alcohol, I mean, we are all drinking. It's a drinking nation, isn't it? It's a nice nation.
Wacha kugeneralize. Kama hizo vitu wewe unafanya solo, fanya peke yako. Anyway, Atwoli is still fighting for the roads.
Yeah.
And then guys were saying online the road should be named after Mukisa.
The presidential candidate who made the Luo nation.
Should he continue fighting for this road? He may repent you now, I think twice or thrice.
I understand that he has to. I know he should probably let it go, but it would not be a good look for him to let it go. So he just has to keep going. It's on the one hand, people should not really be fighting him so aggressively about the road, but on the flip side, he should also. I I don't think he can give it up. Is my point. I think just from the perspective of as a public figure of his stature, he unfortunately just has to keep fighting. So they pull it down. He has to keep fighting.
He might not even get a road after that.
No, he got a road. In fact, I support him when he said that Jogo Road should be named after him. This guy has been international labor for long, and it's the 4th time. He's a bigger person, and you know, he's one of our mentors.
Yes. Yeah. Men's conference.
Should they move the road to a different area?
Which different area? Which different area?
What will you suggest in the area?
That road will stay there. And ask people from Western who occupy a bigger portion of the watchman community and the bouncers. You are the hugest in this country. Kasimama hapo. Tuone nani atangoa.
So no, tuliendelea kufightia.
I had it's like things tables turned overnight. After the leaked video, people are suggesting that probably we should consider Mukisa and combine. You say is that Pick Road or Atwoli, if that is really a big issue, maybe we should even. I'm waiting for Mukisa's people to talk. But my real issue about why he's pushing for this one is what when they determine that a road is being named after you, what are the benefits of that? What does it do? How does it help the community? Is it just because when you're getting an Uber or you're going to see someone tell you come to Atwoli Road, or at his level and his status, why he's being dragged into this and why he's still speaking out and fighting for a road? I think it's a very I wish he tried to build a legacy where he's helping workers. And people will say there's a leader we had who really pushed our agenda for a long time, and that's why we are here. Not a road. Do they maintain the roads? What legacy? A road?
No,
you can go even name your toilet.
I think as a big guy in Kotu, and Kotu has a lot of properties around. Simple. Just name one building at one
Exactly, and you're done.
And you're done. And nobody will come.
Yeah. Or just big toilets for the community and call them Atwoli. Yeah.
Let's go to the papers. Our front page today is Chris Kirubi loved his cash and young women. And we have one of the women here talking, and she said he, after the business, baada ya kazi, alipewa 10,000 shillings.
As you can see,
alikuwa generous ama alikuwa stingy?
I'm trying to.
Yo.
Chris Kirubi, I'll even go make a big picture of him and put it in my house.
Yeah, there's a nice one here in Nairobi, and you can frame this one.
Frame this one.
Thank God you're
and
single.
Put it
It is okay. It is okay.
Next to Jonjo's and my friend in Nakuru. What is his name? The old man.
Kibor.
Yeah,
Kibor.
Now,
legend.
Let's go here. I'm a man.
Yes.
What do we talk about? I come to you, we are going to have a good time. I want you to put it in two ways, African and European type. Okay. I come to you, you come to my place, you are going out. I buy for you alcohol, food. You enter my car.
Yeah. Everything.
To everything. No, wait, you didn't come with that Uber. And then, after the session, I give you what you refer to bus fare. Chris Kirubi hapa kwanza ameharibu market.
10,000 ni mingi.
Okay, we say I give you.
In dollars.
Yeah, I give you 10,000.
$100.
Yeah, $100.
Which
$100, which is 10,000.
So slightly 109, 107.
Yeah, and our economy is below the dollar.
Yeah. So I give you 10,000. I know a lady who said one day, once he was called employed by Mzungu, they were meeting and they were going to, because let us not sugarcoat it. It's all prostitution.
Yeah.
Went to the Mzungu's place. The Mzungu was eating. She was given juice and told to wait there. The Mzungu ate, drank his whiskey, and then they went for them what they were going for and paid.
That's it.
That's how. No, wait.
Yes, yes.
This is my topic. So, those are two scenarios, Mzungu and Africa, and that's why I tell young men, and my mentor Kirubi said, if you want to be a millionaire, let your girlfriend go.
Yes.
Let her go. Because every time I tell young men, you are tuning a girl and you're even buying for her soda, that is your money that is going.
Exactly.
And you know you only make millionaires by saving coins.
Not giving.
Not giving.
Yeah.
Ni hayo tu.
Yeah.
So long Aliza kabla to reply.
No. No, Abinadea, someone who's worked for their money knows that $100 is actually a big deal. And for what? What is it for? What more do you want? That's enough.
Yeah, I better go to the roads.
Exactly.
I agree with the lady. It's 3,000. It's 3,000, and we agree. And I know it's 3,000.
You don't start
but
calling
you
me
not
later,
eat my food.
telling me you have emergency.
Yeah.
You've not paid
I'm
for
not sure. Okay, before you knew me, who was solving those emergencies?
Sasa tunaweza reply.
Okay, feminist.
First one, as an African woman, you expect men were born to take care of women. So we expect to be treated as women, na VIP all the way, as an African woman. As a Mzungu woman, first, kama ni hook up, if it's a hook up thing, we agree, I'm going to hook up with you, enjoy myself out. There's no expectation. There's no expectation of money, of a relationship, nothing, zero. Now, if it's a service, this is high escort stroke.
Yeah, you're paying for it.
Yeah.
We negotiate mapema tu sana. So kama najua Kirubi ni billionaire, red card ni a billionaire. Sio red card ya Inea Antique Bachelor.
But for
and that's what they're saying.
Kwani what service are we selling? It's prostitution.
It's prostitution. Yes, it's prostitution.
$100 is international, it's global.
No, it's not global.
Anywhere in the world,
That's not cheap.
with $100, you will get a lot of services.
You cannot charge, it's like advertisement. You cannot charge a conglomerate a price of a businessman. Aka kadogo hapa starting fee. No, it is not the same. So, since it's a service, you cannot charge a billionaire price wa mtu wa watchman.
Can you imagine if this service was rendered every day?
If I'm going to charge, why can't I go to Koinange Street?
If this service,
then you go for that.
if this service was being rendered every day,
that's what I'm saying.
And she was being paid 10,000
If you
shillings
wanted
per day,
massage with happy ending, kuna salons,
yes.
you just go and rate iko hapo.
Yes.
If you wanted Koinange, you can also go there.
But remember, she's eaten.
But ukiingia kwa website,
She's been taken
for
out.
escort,
Yes.
it's a red card which I'll give you.
But this was not escort.
This
was not escort. This is a girl who thought that she's in love.
So you
and
see, there's no expectation.
Yeah,
there.
but don't think I'm coming here to solve your problems.
No,
that's
no.
the question
Just
I ask.
answer it.
That's the question I ask.
Just
Who used to buy your gas before we
Exactly.
knew
It's
each
not a
other?
fundraiser you're coming here to do. You're not coming to pitch for
Mimi
us.
sitaki kuku.
Can you imagine for a service?
idea.
For a service, Brian, 10,000 shillings. Imagine if she comes every day.
But you realize this was not
For
considered
30 days,
service.
300,000. It's almost, you're almost living the lifestyle of
So
of
we
a
say in
CEO.
Nairobi umesota wewe peke yako.
Yeah.
So kwa hii topic,
Actually,
hii 10k
if we get
Ni
someone
mingi kwa
who
wewe
can
peke
give us
yako.
10,000 for a service, sisi hatungekuwa
Back here, I want to
Next.
blame the writer for saying that he's not a philanthropist.
He's a
He's a
philanthropist.
philanthropist. 10,000.
Just like that. And left you sleeping. Oh no.
It's a good
What
man.
That's a good man.
wacha Brian amalize. Brian endelea.
The meeting was not. A lot of it was obviously unspoken. It wasn't that he was seeking a service. I think this was a social setting where they ended up living together, that kind of thing. So this 10k, which is big deal.
Yeah.
Very big.
It was for poor service,
It
I can tell you
it
for
wasn't
sure.
payment.
That is a,
He never
it's a
complained.
poor job.
He never
I
complained
can tell you
because
something.
after 3 days,
If-
he called
boy,
her and they had it again.
But you see,
So you see,
if
if
Brian,
he
if
complained,
look at
ingekuwa
look
happy.
at it, complain.
We-
The woman complained that there's a day she wanted 10,000,
And
but the guy did not perform,
But why?
and he wanted 10,000.
How? Why?
How? And there's nothing.
You
no
cannot go
performance.
to a cafeteria.
It's a service.
You don't eat.
No,
Then
yeah.
someone is selling you.
It's your duty.
Nitumie 500 kama jana
It
tu.
is a service.
I did not
I
eat.
showed
Why am
up.
I paying?
Now, wewe usipodeliver hiyo ni shida yako. I showed up.
I
Time.
sat down.
Unalipia hizo
And that's why I tell you.
I once sat down with a rich man, and he told me, and that's why now I will not blame him. I blame the girl. What would you do if you sat down with a billionaire? Because that's why you catch the bill. You're not coming to pitch for Arambe. Do you understand? What would you? So
I
definitely
don't
for
think she
10,000
wanted
shillings,
to pitch
she
for
must have been
something.
very boring.
Because kama
Giving
angekuwa
her
ana
issues
pitch
there.
for something, angekuwa already a sharp pitch.
If you sit
If she
down,
was a clever girl to have pitched, and that was the point of the meeting, angekuwa a sharp pitch. This was purely enjoyment.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then you
Na
start.
tutawahi maliza kuidiscuss. On to Nunus are getting facelifts
Yes.
on the Nairobian today. Girls are paying more attention to their lady parts and they're sorting the services of uplift. Nunu lift.
For what?
See?
I'm an antique bachelor,
Yeah.
and I tell young men, again, listen to me. It's about you. It's not about her.
Yes.
It's about you. Ukimaliza, lala.
No morote.
No morote.
No
That
time.
thing of trying to make her, you cannot.
Yeah, done.
You cannot. It's about you, and that's why boys are dying
Yeah.
because of taking overdose of Viagra.
Yeah.
Because you are trying
You want
to
to
say,
perform.
I'm a Simba, but the woman called me a Simba. This
No.
woman will not call you a
Just
Simba.
do whatever you're doing.
Do what
Run
you
your
are
race.
doing. Come on in 7 seconds, finish your 7 seconds, and sleep.
Run your race. Sit down there.
Do other things.
Upu-
Like
upu-
reading the Nairobi.
Go back.
After 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Why you are trying to please who?
And don't even care.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a chicken which lasts like 3 seconds on top of the other one? Like looking
You
like
can't
it's
compare
stressed. It does not even look stressed. In fact, after
many
that,
animals
they flap the wings and say,
You
hey.
can't compare
Done.
birds, animals with human beings.
You are right.
They're different species
It does not-
altogether.
it does
They just
not help
belong
you.
to the same.
It does not
animal.
help you.
Yes.
And that's what, you know me, I'm a guy of Kibokoni.
Yeah.
They are Waswahili, they say, you cannot satisfy a woman, because your thing is not even as big as a Fanta bottle.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
That's why
So
it's
there's another guy who has more energy.
Yeah.
Let him do it.
Yeah.
For
You
you,
just do your part. That's
your 10 minutes are
Done.
over.
Lakini
Fill in
sasa
the
mbona
people.
tunakompare
yeah.
Nairobi,
now you-
Western women,
At your
Western
trying
men
to
with
uplift.
Kibokoni.
Uplift what? Maybe uplifting for selfies
Yeah.
and nudes.
Yeah.
So that it can look maybe something else.
Yeah.
That thing will always look the same.
Yeah,
That's
even
why
if you uplift.
it's even if you have
If the objective,
sleep.
the objective is for self-worth, for her to appear or to feel better about herself, then that's fine. But there isn't really any medical advantage. There's no evidence really that doing the vajations or whatever has any impact on your sex life.
Okay.
So if she's doing it just to feel good about herself, to improve its appearance, that's fine.
So in short,
But any other reason,
Solona Inea mnasema you don't even look at it.
No, no,
If
how?
it's lift.
You are not supposed
You're
to.
just reducing. You're reducing
Look at
the
it.
size of your mouth.
Yeah.
Who cares? Hey, I have a small mouth. So what?
Why look at it? You and your facelifts, just your facelifts for your
So it doesn't
IG
matter.
It
Either.
doesn't matter.
we don't
It doesn't matter.
directly
Yeah.
bother that much with
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
what I'm saying. If she's doing it for herself, then that's fine.
Yeah.
But any other reason, it's pointless.
No,
Men do
mostly
not-
women do it
Yeah.
for the men.
No. It's waste of time.
Musifanye facelift.
Because we don't care.
Enjoy.
If it's a camel toe, sheep toe,
Whatever.
chicken toe, I don't know.
Even a goat
Anything.
toe.
I don't
Okay,
care.
guys. So now you guys don't even mind about shaving natural.
No, you have to come neat.
Waxed,
Neat,
non-waxed.
because utaduga.
Yeah. Just yeah, we don't like poking. Are you a porcupine?
Yeah, neatness has to be there.
Hey, so I'm super cute. You guys are killing me today. Anyway, Pastor Nganga said that TB Joshua treated him like a president when he visits. Do you believe Nganga alitembelea TB Joshua? Kwanza, tuanzie hapo hivyo.
Hey, this one I won't comment because he might hit me with lightning, but
No, but let's just tell you like TB Joshua was a wealthy man. He had a very big empire. He had a big church. I think it was global. He had a big media. He was a televangelist, right? And he had a lot of outlets. I think even some of his content was being even aired in other countries, including Kenya. For Pastor Nganga to think that he's being treated like a president or a presidential treatment, that it's just visiting your uncle and you're told to sleep in the SQ. Who told you that? This is a American man. Where do you think he'll sleep? He's gonna check you out in a good place. Whatever he's saying is just being I don't know. It's just being a little bit sharp. Yeah, no, it's not even clout. It's just because a dead man cannot respond. Why is he talking about this now? Why is he talking about this now? That is, I'll take it like shallow thinking, because, and I know even Nganga has prominent people, and he even has maybe prominent people who go to his church, and they also give him almost similar kind of treatment. But when you go to visit a rich man, and he houses you somewhere, and you think this is presidential, man, you just go back to your village. I'm sorry.
Nganga treated like president.
We have no way of knowing.
Did he share pictures about his
He's
trip?
never.
He did share pictures.
He's never.
Okay. Nganga.
After the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The dead man doesn't have a right of reply.
Nganga told receipts.
Yeah.
A grief therapist has said mistresses also grieve like wives, though theirs is just hidden.
Because men don't change. It's the same one. The same married man. If you're a side chick, it's the same guy you're coming to. Don't change my color. It's the same kind of grief. If he doesn't like his food served like this, his drink served like this, that's the same thing you're going to get.
No, we're talking about grieving.
Kulia.
Sponsor akikufa, mistress analia the same way as the wife.
yes, because the financial imekatwa. You have to cry. And in fact,
Only my
very
friends.
clever
Financial
mistresses know. You shop for the wife.
Yeah.
Because the man comes to a mistress because the wife is a mistress.
Yeah.
And at time a mistress, you have to listen to the man and hear what are the blunders of the main wife. Main wife hapendi kutumia rolon. You make sure unaweka rolon. Main wife doesn't like anything white. You make sure you are white from head to toe. And then the guy you go out with him to Dubai, buy those rolons namwambia pelekea bibi.
Mesonga.
Yeah, because without that woman, you will not be there. It's that woman who's causing the male stress that makes the male come to you. So it's a chain.
What if it's
The
not
art
the
of
woman?
living. Eh?
What if it is not the woman? The
Yeah,
man
it's
just
usually
likes
the
doing.
woman. It's usually the woman.
What if it is that case?
Which case? Have you seen a man leaving the wife?
Of course they will complain.
No, they complain,
That
but
is
do
the
you
wife.
see them leaving the
Even
wife?
if the problem
They
is
can.
them,
They
of
don't.
course
Usually they
will
don't
complain.
leave the wife. You as a mistress, your duty there is to make me happy.
Yeah.
You don't come
Something
and give
different.
me some funny problems. Don't stress me.
Hakuna school fees.
And those things don't give it to me.
I'm
I'm there for happiness. And the day you say that you want to give birth, a younger version iko wapi?
Inangoja ID.
You change.
I think maybe even worse because they have up to that point been unacknowledged. So even in laws they're still unacknowledged. They still cannot openly say this was my man, even though he was. So yes, of course they mourn in a different way. It may even be more worse way, I think.
No, I think it's
Unaenda
jobless.
matanga
I think
kama
it's jobless
steps-
corner. It's
steps
jobless
and-
corner. You lia, ikiisha inaisha. Sasa you have to group, yeah, you lia. It's been cut off now. Now you have to start all over again.
Okay.
You have to start all.
As the way we
over
saw
again.
during COVID.
Yeah.
Many slave women walitoka these Kilimani houses.
Exactly.
Huko kwa mama Rongai.
Ngai mko mbali. Anakuambia kama nataka nikuje unipigie
Yeah.
mapema. Juma ninatoka.
Ukirudi kwa mama ukuje.
Sitakwambia.
Hiyo story haiko.
No, but you are still active, but you see now I'm not paying rent.
Yeah.
Guys, what are you doing over the weekend?
We are down in Naivasha.
You're going for the rally?
The rally is also there, so we're doing a recce. We're going to see that, and I think it's going to be a fun experience now. Thinking that the rally from when we were growing up, when we were young, was a great fascination. I think it's a sport actually to watch for right now. So I think that's going to be exciting.
I'll be in for we're supporting one of my producers, AP, who had some cancer, so we'll be having some sports there. I'll be with the young people. I'll be dressed very young.
Ukitafuta watu wa huduma namba.
Very, very young. And interact with them as I support from the sideways because I can't play football. My knees are gone and everything. But basically, I'll be cool. Nothing much.
Chief feminist.
Yes, the cause never sleeps, so we will be championing women. I don't know, I'll just probably be indoors. I don't know. There are no big plans. Maybe watch some football. Yeah.
Mukisakitri as champion for women, so wow, that's something to remember. But I really want to hear what he's gonna say about that.
So, guys.
Cut off that.
Sijawambia, me I'll just be at home chilling, pass by for lunch, drink. 3 people only. No expectation.
No +1.
Guys, you can get the paper, subscribe to our online and get the paper for only 10 shillings. You can also get the physical paper for only 50 shillings. Have a lovely week.